Let's talk tech. 7:11 on this rainy start to your Sunday morning, currently at 19 degrees. Chris Abel is our tech expert here on the show, and he joins us now with first of all, hi, Chris. Really nice to chat with you again.
I missed you.
I
I'm
missed
so
you
glad
too.
you're back.
Thank you so much. We're going to get to one of the strangest things I've heard, which is a pregnancy robot, which really gives me the heebie-jeebies. But first, let's talk about the new Pixel devices that have been unveiled. What exactly are these Pixel devices?
So every major phone company, Apple, Samsung, each year come out with a new generation of smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
And so for Google, they're called Pixel smartphones. And so this year, it's the Pixel 10. It's been 10 years of this. And it ranges from prices of the Pixel 10, the basic model, which is $1,100. And it goes up through the Pixel 10 Pro to the Pixel 10 Pro XL, which is $1,630, all the way up to their new folding phone, the Pixel 10 phone. That's where the screen folds in half. And so you can go from having a regular phone that suddenly turns into a small tablet. That, I'm afraid, is at $2,400.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just have to say, probably I'm not the only person I have never even, have I seen a Pixel phone and I don't know what it looks like? I mean, sorry, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah. Google, of course, is the creators of the Android phone system.
Yes.
So
okay. That makes
iPhones,
sense. Yes.
And Google made the Android. And initially, when Google did that, they were just offering the software, and other companies like Samsung started to create the phones that use the Android system. And then Google realized, hey, we really should make phones as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Pixels are Google's phone as well as the Android system put together. So it's nice. And Google, when they did that, I wasn't too sure because I thought, well, if they weren't that confident at the beginning, maybe their system won't be that great in terms of phones. And no, the Pixels have been spectacular.
Okay, and you think because the prices you named there, $2,000, almost $400. Is that worth it? Do you think? Is it really?
So I will say, the Pixel 10 Fold, that's a whole other discussion.
Right.
The short answer is yes, that this one is really, really good. Whether it's $2,400 good, that's a whole other thing. But I will say, in general, there's series of Pixel phones. Much like all the other companies, they start off with a basic model because not everybody has lots and lots of money, and then they go up to what they call the Pro. And usually by going through the Pros, you start to get things like a better camera or better battery life, things like that. What I like that Pixel series does is that the main features are available regardless of the price level. So the basic Pixel 10, you still get the cool features. This year, it's an AI called Magic Q. And so what it does is it goes to your email system, and it notices any information that you're likely to want to bring up. So if you have a phone conversation or you're texting with somebody and you say, hey, there's a dinner reservation, we should get together, blah, blah, blah. Suddenly on the screen, Magic Q says, oh, here's the dinner reservation information.
Oh.
Like it immediately pulls that information, puts it on the screen. You don't have to leave the phone app to go hunting through your phone to try to get it in the middle of the conversation that you're having.
Okay.
Same thing for things like vacation. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
so
very, very useful. Yeah. We'll get to the back to school tech in a minute, but I want to really spend some time on this pregnancy robot because when you sent me this thing, I Googled it. And what is going on? We are robots can carry life. What? Explain.
Okay. So I know I've talked several times about companies are developing humanoid robots. This is becoming a huge thing. In fact, you can buy a humanoid robot from the robot shop in Montreal. They sell them for $14,000 now. So humanoid robots are becoming a thing, and they're even available that you can take home. This one entrepreneur in China realizes that what he wants to do is he wants to take another invention. So in the medical world, they're playing around with gestation chambers, incubators that can start very early on with a pregnancy. So, today we have premature babies, of course, have to go into an incubator, but he's thinking like immediately, even at very early on in the pregnancy, you could put a fetus into an incubator, and then that can sort of help bring the baby to term. What he wants to do is he wants to put that into a humanoid robot so that you have a humanoid robot where the stomach is basically that kind of gestation chamber. And so the humanoid robot living in your home can help not only carry the gestation incubator chamber around, but also can operate in terms of having an umbilical cord that can feed nutrients to the baby, as well as monitor the health of the baby.
I understand the monitoring the health of the baby, but you just said that you could have your humanoid robot walking around the house carrying your baby around and like an incubator, and is this not freaking you out a little?
Yeah, no, it does.
Okay.
I mean, I sort of understand what he's trying to do, this entrepreneur in Singapore.
Yeah.
What's crazy, I think the red flag is he thinks he can have this available next year and that it will cost $14,000.
Oh my goodness. No, okay. Yeah, sometimes we need to slow our horses, I think. Okay, we have time now for back to school and ChatGPT. There's always concerns, right? That is it safe for kids? Is it appropriate for students? What's the latest there?
So I'm not recommending AI in terms of back to school. Mainly the issue is we saw this year the latest version of ChatGPT 5 came out. And one of the things that was really being championed about it was this year's got safety features, because they found that ChatGPT and other AI have the tendency that they can give you advice that turns out to be dangerous.
Yes.
They can give you answers to where, they advise you to eat something and it turns out to be poisonous. That the problem with using AI to do your work for you is that you have to check all the results. You have to make sure, because the AI can often be wrong. It's only best to use AI when it's acting like an assistant, like the Magic Cue for the new Google Pixel phones. So I'm recommending that if you need help with your schoolwork, you can still go to a human tutor. In fact, khanacademy.org, KHAN, has been a fantastic online free service that you can go to.
Free.
Where they offer interactive services, courses, prep work, as well as video explainers on things such as science, as mathematics, and economics, from grade 2nd up to college. Fantastic. The service, it's been around, I think, for maybe about 15, 20 years, and it's always been fantastic in that you have the support of NASA, you have support of the Bill Gates Foundation. They love this service. They highly recommend it. So I recommend Khan Academy is the place to go to get better help with your schoolwork. The only caveat, of course, they are a U.S. organization. So they're good for math, they're good for science, not so great for history, because they do American history.
There you go. There you go. Chris Abel, remind everyone where they can find you.
You can find me on all the socials at Real Chris Abel, KrisAbel.
Thank you so much for chatting, Chris. It's been great. We'll chat again next Saturday.
All right. Looking forward to it.